Knees underneath hip bones, wrists underneath your shoulders. Let's do this. Inhale into your cow pose and exhale into your cat. Try and initiate that movement from your tailbone as you inhale and exhale from cow to cat. So starting with the tailbone pointing, high belly softens, chest presses forward, gripping the fingertips into the ground, squeezing in between the shoulder blades. And when it's time for cat, curl the pelvis, the tailbone under first, and make that journey from your pelvis to the top of your head. So starting with the pelvis, moving through to the head. And then again, as you move to your other pose. So moving in your own time, moving when you're ready. So you can stick with cat-cow if you like, but I encourage something else. So maybe you just turn to look from side to side. And maybe you add that turning from side to your cat-cow to create circles in the spine. And if you're looking at me and you're like, what the hell is happening there? Just try and go with it. Find your own version of this. As long as your hands and knees are on the ground, there are no rules. So maybe you start to move the whole body. So we end up warming up the wrists a little. You can even widen the knees here if you like. This is one of my favorites for wrists and hips. We're going to do this for another 20 seconds. So if you're going in circles, make sure you switch directions. Alright, and then if your knees are wide, walk them on under. Curl the toes under. Walk the hands one hand space forward, gripping down into that mat. Push yourself up into downward facing dog. And don't let it stop here, so continue that movement, that going off piece, that drawing outside the lines or coloring outside the lines. Find movement. Make sure that you're drawing your lower belly in and closing the rib cage here, so not allowing the ribs to splay open. Pushing the floor away. Maybe there's a few rolls forward into plank. And rolls back, so find a bit of movement, whatever you like. And eventually we're going to walk all the way up to a forward fold. So make your way, find your forward fold.